My name is Sarah, and today I'm going to be talking about the Circle of Socialization by Bobbie Harro. He begins by stating that oppression is rooted from individuals realizing the differences amongst one another, that everybody is different. He then quotes Rudy King by saying, "Why can't we all just get along?" The socialization processes that we go through during our lives is dependent upon one another. It is um, consistent, it is pervasive, and it is automatic. Social identities are rooted in the beginning, and they are associated with gender, race, religion, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, factors that we have no control over. And he begins that in Circle 1, entitled The Beginning. Circle 1, the beginning, occurs before our birth, and we have no choice on the social identities that are given to us. He goes on to talk about dominant groups, which are groups that are the norm for society, groups that are privileged from birth, which mainly are males who are white, middle upper class, that are heterosexual. He then mentions subordinate groups, which are groups that are highly victimized, they're discriminated against, groups that can be associated with LGBT community, groups that are of minority, groups that are impoverished, groups of that have disabilities. He then goes to talk about the first arrow, first socialization, which is when individuals are influenced by those closest around them, their loved ones, by things that they are told, like girls should wear pink, boys should wear blue, girls aren't allowed to play football, or boys can't be playing with dolls. He then goes to talk about Circle 2, institutional and cultural socialization, which occurs when individuals attend school, religious institutions, are influenced by the rules and laws of their society. We begin to develop norms through the media we watch, and we also develop feelings of oppression and prejudices and discrimination because of stereotypes that are modeled to us. Following Circle 2 is Arrow 2, enforcements, which bears the question, why do we follow the norms if we don't like them? Oftentimes, people that go against the norm are often hit by backlash, and they are ostracized by those that are following the norm. Circle 3, results, deals with the unwillingness to go against the cycle of socialization. And by doing this, we become internally oppressed, meaning that we become our own oppressors. By giving into the roles that we have learned to correlate with our social identities, we continue the cycle of socialization, and we continue the cycle of oppression. Arrow 3, action. What we choose to do next is up to us. We can choose to continue the cycle of oppression, the cycle that will continue its destructive, discriminatory path of victimization for individuals, or we can choose to do something about it. The core of the cycle of socialization, there are feelings of fear, insecurity, and ignorance. Many people are blocked from the ability to make changes in the cycle because of these feelings. However, there are individuals who are strong, courageous, and willing to make these changes, but they can't do it alone. To move in the direction of change, Harro states that our motivation cannot be guilt, but if we are driven by a strong moral base, we have hope. If we really want change, we must work together with our target groups and become allies for empowerment for one another. We need to educate the ignorant on the negative stereotypes and the oppression that socialization and roles has placed upon us from the beginning.